All right, so we're gonna find out if they're naughty or nice here in a second. Look, just look at all this stuff. It's beautiful. The butterflies and the pollen and the butterflies and the trees and the water and the destruction. Oh, there's a thing back here. Okay, let's hit this real quick before we see what these guys are like. I imagine some of the Tanakh, they're not like so bad, right? It's kind of like
an Othram forge, as Aaron would say.
yeah. It's kind of like when you judge certain people as like the whole group, you know? When you say certain group is like this just because of certain people are like that. I imagine not all of them are bad. Right? I guess we'll find out. Oh, what is that? Oh, sick. F-38 Razor Wing? Museum. This F-38 Razor Wing is... Oh, maybe they're talking about the jets behind us? It's one of our only 4 surviving planes, yep, used by the Joint Task Force 10 during the Hot Zone Crisis. 6th generation VTOL multi-role combat aircraft. It was designed for air superiority, strike missions, close air support, electronic warfare, and intelligence gathering. Kindly donated by the Museum of the Medina Society for Southwestern History. Okay. That's cool. Is this a thing? Oh, this is a new one. Okay, cool. I did get it. I wasn't sure if I grabbed it or not. Tour script V44.2, version 44.2. Hello and welcome to the holo tour of the Mojave Battlefield Memorial Museum. This tour will guide you through all the museum's exhibitions, giving you broad insight into the Hot Zone Crisis and the tragic battle that took place these very grounds. Hot Zone Crisis. Have we heard of that yet? If you wish to start indoors, press 1. If you wish to proceed directly to the crater exhibit, press 2. But before stepping outside, make sure you're properly protected from dust and heat and help any children in your party. Data corrupted. What is this Hot Zone Crisis? Oh yeah, and in the last video we saw that some of these machines, what was it? These guys, the spike snouts. It's crazy. Liquefy resources in the soil to extract them. It retreats if provoked, leaving clouds of vapor that strengthen allies. Yeah, I was just about to say it. Like it sputes these like red vapor clouds that seem to like berserk nearby enemies that it sprayed it on, and it was like insane. Like everything just went literally berserk and crazy. So that's cool that my theory was correct. So it strengthens allies or weakens enemies. Interesting. Bristleback. Yeah. Ravager. Yep. We've known those before. And then the Thunderjaw. Nice. Nostalgic. Love it. Okay. Oh, look, he's just dropping goodies for me all over the place. Oh! Okay, 1 goodie. That's fine. You stay here. And what are you again? You're fire bristleback. Okay. Okay. Let's see what this is about.
Many more soldiers killed since. And Regala's army only grows in strength.
She struck a blow to us at the embassy. This much is true. But we are made of steel. We will not yield. Regala's forces may seem strong now, but
Her machines took out my entire squad.
Okay, so not all the
remember
Tanakh are bad then.
visions. The old ones didn't choose their fight, but still they stood firm. They didn't falter. And neither will we.
Can I get it to knock the
Love you,
outfit?
Lieutenant. You've come to us.
You know who I am?
Oh, the warrior with hair like wildfire who defeated Regala's champion at Barren Light. Yes, you are known to us. I'm
Word gets
Decker,
around fast.
chaplain of the Lowland clan. You've come to speak with Chief Hekkon.
Not quite. There's something I need here.
Anything you need, the chief will provide. Come.
Will he, though?
Is that one of the visions you were talking about?
Yes. The records of the 10. I can show you them, if you like. On the way to the chief.
Sure. Can you tell me more about these visions? They look like holograms. Because this is a museum, right?
These visions. You said they're the records of the 10. Who are they?
Old ones. Who fought a heroic
Feel those
battle
scars on
against
her face,
machines
man.
on this very soil long ago. Their deeds are honored in the visions. At least what remains of them. To be remembered and exalted.
There used to be more of these visions?
Many more. Once this place was filled with light and sound, but over the years they've fallen into darkness, one by one. That is why chaplains are so important to the tribe. We remember all we can of the visions, etched in our flesh, passed down by word of mouth from generation to generation. One day the whole grove may go dark. But chaplains who come after me will keep the memories alive.
Okay. Yeah, so basically, it's like a history museum, right? So, that's cool.
What does it mean to be a chaplain here?
We who outlast our youth study the visions and share their wisdom with our young.
What kind of wisdom?
How to be a true warrior. To fight with bravery and unflinching honor. And to know when to call for peace. You can see for yourself when we go inside.
Okay. To know when to call for peace. So is that what they call themselves, or is that maybe what the holograms back there kind of called these soldiers? Maybe?
Why does Hekkon want to see me?
We are at war with Regala,
Yeah, we too.
and you've already shown that you can stand against her.
I'm not here to fight a war for you.
Not
I mean,
for
no, we're
us.
not. We're
With us.
doing other stuff.
But I won't try to persuade you. That is for the chief. He can be very convincing.
I'm sure. We've dealt with that before. The Red Sun King rings a bell. Okay, fine. Maybe if we listen to his sweet talking, he'll let us rummage around and search for ether.
All right, let's go see Chief Hekkon.
He's in his throne room.
Probably would
Far
need his
into the
permission
grove.
anyways.
Come. Be welcome among the records of the 10.
Okay, now hold on. Before we go. Glass paste. Yep, I'll take all of it. Thank you. That is a crazy sounding bird.
Come, soldier of 10.
It's glitched. Incomplete.
Their full truths are lost to us. It's a chaplain's duty to make sense of these visions as best we can.
Let me see what I can do.
Joint Force 10 active. Led by weapons work. Battle.
The 10 were dedicated soldiers, working together as a squad and sharing in their duty. And when the time came for battle, they took to the skies and leaped to glory. All Tenakth seek to follow their example. Before the chief, it was one of the few things the clans had in common.
I see. What's this say? 73H exhibit. Data corrupted was the origin of Executive Order 2036 373H, which used congressionally granted emergency powers to mandate the evacuations of most counties in the region outside of Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and Phoenix. Displaced families and individuals would be moved to temporary camps before places could be found for them for them in habitable areas. Sorry about that, guys. To enforce the order, the government threatened to nullify existing water agreements between the Northwest and Southwest, essentially turning off the taps for the so-called tri-state hot zone. To its supporters, 73H was a humanitarian effort designed to preserve resources and help climate-stricken Southwestern families start new lives. To its opponents, the order was a clear bait and switch. The federal government had broken its deal with the Medina in a greedy land grab that employed eminent domain to seize mining claims. At the same time, it would place Southwestern refugees in fenced-in camps, which were quickly discharged as 73 Hell. Yeah. Okay. Provision that enacted immediate data corrupted. Okay. So 73H was like refugee camps, basically. In a way. With all this crazy stuff going on. Okay, we got another one over here. Text mail from Micah Kadori to Andy Wright. Subject staff instructions. Ugh. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on in me. I guess I'm tired. Hi, Andy. Could you please inform relevant staff in maintenance, hosting, and security of the following new opening and closing protocols? I've already briefed White and Shania at Musec. Thank you, Micah. Opening the gallery rooms. Holographic displays should be live within 15 minutes before opening. Showcases and smudges, wipe off. Okay. Wipe it off, clean it. Outdoor areas, temperature, humidity, watch it. Closing, make sure the cleaning robots have finished their sanitation. Sign off on cleaning stuff. Final rounds with your security, and then exit through the staff entrance. Okay, she's going that way, but I wanna explore.
Last, any crowd. 10 were defending the local mountain land.
During their war, the 10 climbed sheer rock, braving blinding snow and wind. They stopped at nothing to protect their own.
You make them sound invincible.
They weren't. But the visions tell us of their courage and strength, something our soldiers aspire to. The Sky Clan admires this one above all the rest. They make their home in the mountains northwest of here.
I'd love to meet the Sky Clan. Man vs. Machine. Okay, data corrupted. Exhibit shows holographic representations of all 7 Jason battle drone models deployed during the conflict. Oh, okay. JTF-10 rapidly made a mockery of Jason's non-lethal approach. In engagement after engagement, whether it was surprise artillery barrage from frigid slopes of Gold Mountain north of Big Bear Lake, or a desert ambush near the solar plants of the Nevada desert, or a wingsuit jump into the jungles of Colombia to stop an attack on a rare earth convoy, JTF-10 soldiers repeatedly proved that state-of-the-art AI and newfangled weapons were no match for human cunning and Don't know. Okay, what's this one say?
10 claimed the desert. 10 seized the desert. Others filled the raging sands. Their soldiers killing enemy lines.
What's this one about?
The 10 waged war against their enemy in the desert heat, a land too harsh for any to survive. But against all odds, they prevailed. So the Desert Clan does the same. You must have passed through their territory on the way here.
Yep.
I did. They sound a little extreme.
They take that as a compliment.
I bet they would.
10 claimed the desert.
Alright. Okay, so he must be in there. Thank you.
10
Oh, sick.
ranged. And protected in the jungle, sealed by darkness, trap their enemies.
Soldiers in a jungle. Those were the 10?
Yes, they knew how to use the jungle's depths to distract the enemy until the perfect moment to strike. Generations ago, my clan, the Lowland, looked to this one for inspiration as they claimed the jungle to the southwest.
What's going on over here?
It said that relic you wear can hear the voices of the old ones.
Yeah,
Is this true?
maybe. Oops. Okay, the Memorial Grove. A glyph. It's a scroll. So carefully written carjaglyphs. Okay, with Fashav's personal mark. Okay, evidently part of a diary or a journal. From Decca, the wise and patient chaplain of the Lowland clan, I finally learned the answer to a question that had long vexed me. Before my capture, the only Tanakh I ever had a conversation with, if one could call it that, was a prisoner at Sunstone Rock, who spoke of taking the blood and children of her enemies as her own. Her rant seemed to confirm the lurid stories about the Tanakh I had read in my youth, yet in all my time in the Forbidden West, I had never seen such barbaric practices. I wanted to know if there was truth to the prisoner's words. There was. Those were the old ways, Decca clarified, dating from the constant warfare between clans in years past since the ascension of Chief Hekkon, which is the chief we're about to talk to. Such practices have been outlawed, though not completely abolished. A few stray recalcitrants? Recalcitrants? I don't know how to say it. And exiles still cling to them. Intriguingly, the acts themselves were never as malicious as the Karja portrayed them to be. Tasting the blood of a fallen foe was meant to honor their martial deeds, and orphan children were taken from the conquered settlements to be raised as equal members of their new clan, which was considered to be a merciful outcome. I cannot help but see myself in this context, an orphan of sorts, taken by a new tribe. It hasn't been easy, and there are still those in the clan lands who would reject me. Still, the more I learn about my new people, the more I see nobility that the Karja have omitted from their records. Okay. Taking the blood and children of her enemies as her own. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if that has anything to do with Rakala. Exhibit. Okay, Data Corrupted Exhibit allows us to hear their final moments. Using an interface donated by Sterling Malkeet, we can listen to any flight recorder Oh my gosh. The yawns are real today. We can listen to, sorry, we can listen to any flight recorder that employs industry standard AirFR encryption protocol versions 3.5.4 or later. Simply place a black box. Ooh, black, we have one. Yes. Simply place a black box in the interface to listen to its contents. Please maintain a respectful silence as you hear the voices of the phone. Oh, that's sad. Black box in the interface to listen to it. Where?
Please,
Oh, right
Evan.
here.
You have
Yes.
an old world recording?
This box was speaking with voices of
Cool.
the old ones. But now there's noise over them.
Let me take a look. Where did you find this?
We took it from an Oseram Delver. She was trying to steal it, and other artifacts from Tanakh territory. The others were going to bury it in the sand with her. But then I heard the voices.
Well, the data here is badly corrupted, but...
Delta Juliet 9, you are weapons-free and clear to engage the swarm. Good hunting.
Copy that. We'll buy Zero Dawn the time you need. Delta Juliet 9 out.
The voices of warriors from the past. And that Oseram wanted to sell them for shards. The bravery of the Ten should be remembered.
I'm not sure what you mean by the 10. These voices came from the final battle of the old ones.
Another battle. I could learn more about it if I could find the other boxes. That
I have
Delver
one.
did say there might be more recordings to be found in the wreckage of ancient flying machines. She claimed she had a way to locate them.
Yeah. The box with the voice data on it is emitting a locator signal. I could use it to find the others.
Oh, I wonder if that's
you
what
do,
we were
then
seeing
bring
that
them
one
back
time
here.
a few
I will
videos back.
see to it that they're treated with proper respect. Whatever sacrifices were made by these ancient soldiers, we will honor them.
Okay, we do have one, don't we not? I swear we did.
I've already found a recording.
Yes. Okay.
I'll take any you find. Let me give you something for it.
Okay, we have in mind. Oh. What did I need again? Do I need a frost claw or a stalker or anything? No. Large machine cord, dreadwing, metal fang, slitherfang, earth grinder. What? She has all the stuff. Tide ripper tail. What? Luminous brainstem. Scorcher scanning ear, Stormbird storm cannon, Thunderjaw tail, Tremor tusk? What is a tremor tusk? What is it? What is that? It makes me nervous. That makes me nervous. Upgrading weapons. Upgrading the most powerful weapons and outfits at the workbench. I mean, she'll be here always, right? Large machine core? Oh, man. I don't know. Purchasing and upgrading weapons. Frostclaw. Uncommon, rare, very rare. Okay. Most powerful weapons. Okay, let's do this, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
These voices will be kept here. They will
I
be
don't know what to
remembered.
buy.
Why do you want these recordings?
Every battle teaches its soldiers. We should learn those lessons and honor those who fell. That is our way.
Okay. Makes sense.
Do you get many Oseram Delvers in Tenakth territory?
Fewer every time we catch them, but those thieving rats would do anything for the shards. There'll always be some who'll risk coming here.
And what do you do with the ones you catch?
Delvers spend their lives in the dust. So we bury them in it. Alive.
Oh. Okay. Well, this is cool. So if you find any more black boxes, which I'm sure at some point we will, we can come here and trade for some cool stuff. I wonder if we can just buy these things outright.
Let me know when you have one that you'll part with.
No. Okay, so we can only come to her when we have something to trade. No other reason. So I hope I chose the right thing.
If I find more of those recordings, I'll bring them back to you.
Cool. Good to know.
My focus can detect beacons from those recording devices. Should help me to find any others that are still out there.
Yeah, I think before that crazy boss fight and Gaia whole situation, I think we did see one when we were entering the area. I don't know, I faintly remember some kind of signal being sent and we couldn't exactly locate what it was and where it was coming from. That's probably what it was. Hall of the Heroes. Welcome to the Hall of the Heroes. This room is dedicated to the memories of Roberto Medina, who financed and led the campaign against the federal government and its fleet of General Synthetics battle drones. Colonel Edward De La Hoya, commander of JTF-10, the brilliant strategist and veteran soldier who held off numerically superior federal forces. Colonel Ann Faraday. Okay, Faraday. Legendary orator who oversaw early reconciliation efforts and all those who lost their lives during the campaign at the Battle of the Mojave? Tomato?
The chief is inside. Are you ready to see him?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Good. Come.
Maybe he'll know where Ether is. Who knows? Probably not. He's probably going to have us go on some crazy mission to gain access. Oh, cool.
It's underneath the throne.
Oh, that's going to be tricky.
I will see you soon, Outlander.
Oh.
The savior of Meridian. I am told you held back Regala's forces outside Barren Light.
Look at this guy.
And defeated her champion, Grutta, in single combat. Impressive.
I met Fashav there, too. He said you were a great warrior. And a man of honor.
His death is a painful loss among many. We will not soon recover from the massacre of our marshals. But if you are here to pledge your service, that could help considerably.
I am not here to fight for you. I need something in that basement. Something that will save many lives, yours included. It's not something you can see, but it is there.
I have seen it.
Really?
You have named your price. Now I name mine.
Oh, God.
With my marshals dead, I need your spear. Help me defeat my enemies, and I will grant you access to the chamber below.
Of course.
I don't have a price. I am not a hired killer. I'm here to save lives, more than you can count.
I count the corpses of marshals slain. I count hundreds more Tanakh, whose lives hang in the balance. I will fight for them. I will kill anyone who threatens the peace, and you will too, if you want me to open the door to the chamber below.
Okay. So by that logic, what's stopping me from killing you right now? And taking what I need to save everyone?
You could try. You might even succeed. Either way, you must fight. My way might hold off Regalla and the slaughter she craves.
Fine.
Good point.
What do you need?
I need more marshals to keep the tribe together. Such warriors can only be promoted at a trial by combat called the Kulrut. I've sent out a call for the competition, but since Regalla seeks to undermine me, she is certain to attack it.
Okay.
She'll want to kill me in front of the assembled clans.
So you want me to be your bodyguard?
Be your bodyguard?
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
To defend the Kulrut. But there is more.
Oh gosh.
Knowing Regalla will attack, one of the clans have balked at sending their contestants. You must go north and force Tekote, the commander of the Sky Clan, to submit and send his best.
Force him to submit?
Do whatever is necessary. I can't hold the Kulrut with 2 of the 3 clans in attendance. Marshal Kathala will assist you. He was maimed at Barren Light, but he can still be of use. I sent him ahead to the northern village of Stone Crest. Meet him there, and he will guide you to the Sky Clan stronghold. If you have any questions about your mission, now is the time.
I have a few.
What exactly is the Kulrut?
Where once the clans fought each other, now we fight as one, against the machines. That is my law made manifest in the Kulrut. Each clan must send contestants whenever I call for the ritual. These contestants face trial by combat against machines in an arena just beyond these walls. Those who distinguish themselves become marshals who bind the tribe together as peacekeepers.
Okay. Makes sense.
You called them peacekeepers, but the marshals I met at the embassy were warriors.
Warriors, yes, but more. They renounce the clan that birthed them and pledge themselves to order and peace. They enforce my law. They settle disputes and stand for Tanakh in parley with other tribes. Without them, I cannot rule, which is why you must ensure the next Kulrut takes place.
Politics. Jeez. Okay. I see. So is this about your reign or is this about your people? There's a blurry line there.
Fashav called Regalla your greatest mistake. Why?
That is not your concern.
Really? I fought against her forces at Barren Light, and I don't even know what her problem is.
She was the deadliest of my marshals. The point of my spear.
So what happened?
Above all, Regalla despises the Karja who burned her younger brothers alive.
Ooh.
After we turned back the red raids and tore down the battlements of Barren Light, she hoped to chase them all the way to Meridian. She could not see the cost of such a war, nor the benefits of peace after the Mad Sun King fell. When I accepted Avad's entreaties, she went mad, called me traitor, challenged me before the marshals.
Okay.
What did you do when Regalla challenged you?
If you were Tanakh, you would know that such a challenge cannot be refused. It was not easy to subdue her. I bear 7 scars from that fight. The other marshals wanted me to execute her on the spot, but I found I could not sever the bond between us. Her loyalty had been as boundless as her rage, so I spared her. Rather than mercy, she took it as a humiliation. One she will never be free from.
Okay.
So Regalla wants you dead.
She does.
Yeah, everybody else.
But that will not be enough. She won't rest until all 3 clans fall in behind her as she marches on Meridian. Who knows? With machines under her control, perhaps she can raise it to the ground.
It's been tried before.
So I hear.
I'm sorry about Fashav. He seemed like a good man.
More than a
Yeah,
man.
that was the dude from the beginning that
A
died.
bridge between Tanakh and Karja. No
During all
Outlander
this-
ever earned our respect as he did. I
Amazing.
had hoped he would be my voice in Meridian. That peace with the Karja might become something more.
It
An
still can.
alliance?
In exchange. The Karja have much we lack. Our deeds are written in ink upon our bodies. Our memories die with our flesh. But the Karja never forget. Their deeds are written in book and scroll,
You wanted to learn from them.
as I learned from Fashav. He will be missed.
It could still happen if we stop this crazy Regala.
Why won't the Sky Clan send contestants to the cool route?
Of the 3 clans, they have the most defensible base, protected by a mighty wall called the Bulwark. Their commander believes he can wait out the war between Regala's forces and my own, safe behind his barrier.
Staying strong while you and Regala weaken each other.
You think like a seasoned marshal. Good.
Well, I mean, he just kind of said.
Why send me to deal with the Sky Clan?
All Tanakh respect strength, and you drove Regala back at Barren Light.
That and most of your marshals are dead.
Correct.
What about Katalo? Can't he do it by himself?
He is maimed, they will no longer respect him.
That hardly seems fair.
What is fair about losing an arm? Whether they respect him or not, Katalo still
That's
has
why he
worth.
was pissed at us.
He knows the Sky Clan. He was raised in their base. He will guide you well.
Oh, we have to follow him there? Well, that's gonna be super awkward.
You said you saw what's in the basement?
I did. On the day of my greatest victory.
What do you mean?
For a dozen generations, the 3 clans battled for control of this hallowed ground. Only I achieved it. I fought for years, killed whoever stood in my way. When I had finally slain all rivals, I stood alone in the grove. Victory was mine to savor, or so I thought. Thunder roared from the east, and a bolt of blue struck this place. That chamber.
Gaia dies. And Aether arrives.
All around me, the visions of the grove grew louder and brighter, and suddenly a new one appeared before me. The old one spoke, and what they said changed everything.
What'd they say? Oh, you gotta tell me.
What did the old ones say to you in this new vision?
The one called Faraday foretold the growing danger of the machines, and said we must unify to stop them. She called for marshals to enforce the peace. Then the vision faded, never
So
to be
that's why
seen
you have
again.
marshals. Okay.
I marked the
It's
spot
coming
where
together.
it shone with my spear, and I took Faraday's words to heart. Renounced war between the clans, trained warriors to fight machines, ordained marshals through the cool route. Since then, the tribe has been at peace, until Regala attacked at Barren Light.
And the chamber, beneath the throne. You went in after the vision?
I did. Inside is an ancient device. It hummed with power. You will see it for yourself after the cool route. This I swear.
I knew it couldn't be as easy as snatch and grab. Okay, so the Tanakh really view these visions as like deities, right? He has marshals because this voice told him about marshals and saving the planet and all this foretold stuff, and then I mean just everything that we've heard from him and Decca. It makes sense why they are the way they are. They worship these voices and holograms like deities. Ugh. Okay, if this is the only way, fine, I'll help, and maybe we'll do some more good along the way. Who knows? This should be interesting.
I'll do what you want, and go north to deal with Dakota. But you'd better not forget about our deal.
You will have what was promised, if you succeed. Speak to Deca on your way out. She will arm you for the road ahead.
Can I get one of your cool outfits? Does that come with the mission? Oh, we have a data point over there. Am I allowed to? Okay, so he doesn't mind me going. Something. Among these was Colonel Edward De La Hoya, commander of the JTF-10, deeply charismatic officer with a family ties to Roberto Medina. De La Hoya grew up near the Arizona-Nevada border and was responsible for having the task force base near Tucson. Or Tucson? What did I say? Several of his subordinates had families in the area. All of them were apoplectic? Apoplectic? Weird. I have to look up some of these big college words. About 73H, despising it as an unforgivable federal overreach. The threat of being driven off their land, no matter how inhabitable it had become, resonated with the soldiers throughout the unit and beyond, many of whom were from conservative states or areas affected by climate change. As the Marosser Agreement took shape, Medina consulted with De La Hoya, who then took the case to his top lieutenants. Everybody agreed that the federal government was likely to send drones against the water fleet. De La Hoya, who came to prominent. Jesus, why can I not read today? I'm like tired, yawning all over the place, can't read, can't think. As a pilot, told the others that he was prepared to single-handedly take the drone squadron in something. Sorry. I'm doing my best. You know. Oh. Is there stuff back here? No. Wonder what else there may or may not be. Are you gonna let me pass?
The arena is closed. Turn back.
Oh, okay. So that must be when we go up north and eventually solve that problem. We must have to come back down here and go through there to do the arena thing that he was talking about, right? Probably. Holy cow. The job went to Anne Faraday, born and raised. Oh my god, another one. What is happening? Ugh. I need a nap, you guys. The job went to Anne Faraday, born and raised in the hot zone, Needles, California, and colonel in the Air Force. When De La Hoya instigated the takeover of bases in the region, she had been a dissenter and so didn't fight in the war, but was instrumental in peacefully evacuating other neutral personnel. During the conflict, she became one of the nation's leading voices for a nonviolent solution, which, combined with her familiarity with the region and military background, made her credible to both sides. 3 months into her appointment, Faraday gave an address to Congress, ostensibly. Some of these words I've never heard in my life. As a progress report, but actually a ringing statement of purpose. She transcended her usual plain-spoken military directness, passionately highlighting the need for community and unity in the face of uncertain future dominated by climate change and increased automation. It came to be regarded as one of the finest moments of oratory in something. This is cool. Okay. Oh, did I get this one? Oops. Defiance of... So, Medina exhibit. Medina. Isn't that... No, it was Minerva. Okay. Defiance of the federal government, Medina declared that he would dedicate all the profits of his mines to habitation efforts, helping as many Southwesterners as possible stay on their land. This unselfish rallying cry echoed throughout the hot zone, causing their mining interests and businesses to follow suit. The federal government responded by following through on its threat to cut off water supplies, but this only galvanized the protest movement. Medina's alliance signed a multi-year agreement with the South American water cartel, Merasar, a joint effort by something. So that's cool that he's still trying to like do right, you know, trying to get the people together for a main cause. And it seems like in the very, very end, once all this gets settled, he wants to learn from the Karja and have his people's history be put permanently in books instead of on their skin, because it's only temporary. And then, you know, he knows that eventually things will be forgotten, and because they worship these holograms and history plates as like deities, you can tell they all look up to that and they want to be like that and have their history told for generations to come. So that's kind of cool. Where is she at? This looks like a battle of some sort right here too. Probably. There she is.
Come, let us speak.
Hikaru said you have something for me?
A weapon to aid your mission. You'll need it for the long road to Stonecrest. Many machines prowl along the way, and our scouts have sighted Regala's rebels in the area.
Machines and rebels. Nothing I haven't faced before.
Indeed. Head north towards the foothills. Ascend its slopes until your legs burn and the chill air catches in your chest. Then you'll know you're in the Sky Clan's domain. Strike true as the 10, Aloy.
Alright. Ooh. Tear precision arrows are now available for one of your sharp shot bows. Oh! These powerful arrows deal high tear damage with compressed air blasts. Use them to remove armor plates from tough opponents or detach useful components. Tear precision arrows are now available for one of your sharp shot bows. Okay, which one? Oh yes, I love these things. Oh, sick. Tear precision arrows. So we need a precision arrow. We have that already, do we not? Do we not? This takes precision arrows. Well, I know what we're gonna be doing. That's funny.
Ether. Guess I'll have to play along with Hikaru.
What the heck?
I better meet up with Marshal Catallo at Stonecrest. It'll be faster if I ride a machine.
Yeah, it will, and we're going to. As soon as I pick these up before they explode. It's like free money. I love this mount, man. I need to name him. It's very special to me. Gets me free money. Okay, so we need to meet Catallo at Stonecrest. But I want to find a precision bow that can deal that tear damage, because I am a huge fan of the tear precision arrow. Those are awesome and amazing. So I'm going to save here. And I'm going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to go this way. And look for Catalo. Alright, see you guys there. Bye-bye.